everyone, this is Mel / That Is Not My Cow broadcasting for 5 Awesome Realists. Today's topic was our favorite childhood shows and shows that influenced us and everything. I kind of narrowed it down to 3 shows, and they're my favorites for different reasons. Number 1 is Sailor Moon, because it really got me into the world of anime, and I just love that it was the introductory into a period of my life that I loved. And I still watch some anime today, but not as much. My second choice was Voltron. Voltron was really the first kid show I really got into, and I'm sure everyone's gonna watch this and be like, what the hell is Voltron? It was these 5 robot cats that joined together into a giant robot and they'd kill evil monsters from Planet Doom. It was also my first love was in this show. His name was Prince Lotor. What's really interesting about these series is they had to change them, especially Voltron, because the American audience wouldn't have thought things were proper or correct. So things like when Sven was killed, quote unquote, they didn't show his burial scene. They just showed him dead and people crying, but they didn't show, you know, him being under this giant cross because they thought, oh, it's too Christian. Which is, you think back about it now and you're like, that's so weird. Especially when 4Kids goes and takes off like the horn nipples on the monsters. You're like, really? Is that necessary? I guess it develops overexcited teens to think about nipples because it's like they're there, but at the same time, I have a Batman-ophile. Like, I love Batman. I love everything to do with Batman. Batman the Animated Series. I have all the DVDs here. So here's volume 1 with Batman looking sexy. So things about the series that I loved. First off, most of the episodes were written by, or at least Paul Dini had something to do with. And if you guys are big comic book fans, you know Paul Dini's like big in the Batman world, and I'm way too excited about this. It has the best voice actors. It had Mark Hamill as the Joker, which to me, to this day, is the best Joker. If any of you guys have played Arkham Asylum recently, Mark Hamill did the voice and the Joker. If you like the Twitter. It had the best villains. It's where Harley Quinn was first developed, was Batman the Abridged series. My favorite Batman villains, in case you were wondering, are the Riddler, Mad Hatter, and Scarface. Those are my 3 favorites. I wore my t-shirt in honor. It's Godzilla vs. Batman. I don't actually know if you can see it. I hope you can. By the way, you should check out Voltron, because it's totally awesome. In that, like, childhood kind of terrible way, if it makes any sense. A lot of the episodes are kind of repetitive. There's some monster that Planet Doom sends over. Usually Prince Lotor come over and talk about how he wants to kidnap the princess, which I always dreamed was me. Because I wanted Prince Lotor to come take me away, because he was hot. He actually really is not that attractive. He looked terrible. That's the main point I wanted to make. He actually is not attractive whatsoever. I just thought he was really quite astounding. Which explains my love for men with long white hair. Because I loved Miliardo Peacecraft and Gundam Wing. I pretended I was married to him. Because that's what normal girls did. I think we wanted to talk about how, you know, these children's shows affected us later on. And this sounds really tacky and lame, but Voltron is totally a good example of, like, implementing good morals and just sticking with it. Same with Batman the Abridged series. Batman was a good guy in that show, and he was always, you know, the good guy. And Batman gets kind of dark in different seasons and series and things, so I have always loved those 2 shows, and I do think they are, you know, positive role models without being obnoxious. Like, I saw iCarly the other day. I think it's important that shows do have some sort of moral, and I think a lot of cartoon shows these days, you know, differ from that. Even in my day when I watched Ed, Edd and Eddie and all those, I was like, okay, these are amusing, but they're not necessarily, like, good moral shows, so I love Batman. So, Robert, what was your favorite children's show that you watched?
My favorite is Captain Planet.
Why did you love Captain Planet?
Because I wanted to be the chick with water.
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
And they had rings.
That's what you wanted in life? You wanted some bling?
I wanted some rings, and I wanted to control water like that thing.
Yeah, what was your favorite children's show and why?
I'd say Swat Cats is right up there.
Swat Cats?
I don't know. If you've never heard of Swat Cats, you should definitely check that out.
Never heard of
It was a
SWAT
really
Cats.
old Cartoon Network show. They're like rode in a jet, and
what?
They were cats
who rode in
who
jets.
fought evil.
Who rode in a
It was pretty
jet.
awesome. And I'd say Dragon Ball Z was right up
Dragon
there.
Ball Z for the win.
It came on, you're like, what is this?
This is amazing.
I know clue what like Japanese animation was back then, so I'm just like, what is this? I've never seen
You're
this
gonna be
before.
Cell and I'm gonna be Goku. You ready? Wha-bam! Like 2 people are gonna get that joke, by the way. Thank you so much for watching this video for 5 awesome realists. I will post my links on the side, and once again, thank you so much for watching this video and continue to support us. And let me know what I can do better, because I'm still working with these YouTube video things.